How much of our victimhood is just because we're just so hurt? You know, like I'm so sad. I'm so hurt that this happened. This is why I can't forgive. I mean, is that a stage two of forgiveness? You got to get past a certain level of hurt.
I think the ego has a lot to do with it. So I'm really into personal development,
Mhm.
and I love people like Marie Forleo or Jay Shetty or Gabby Bernstein, who go on and on about personal development and have such a broad appeal, because people can learn about the ego and how, when you start recognizing your ego and you become more self-aware, you can see something from someone else's perspective.
Mhm.
You can choose to see something not as the victim, but from an empowered place of, I have this life to live and I want to live it as best as I can. So rather than continuing to complain about the past, I'm going to heal it. I'm going to focus on the present and the future.
Mhm. I love
So
that. Yeah.
yeah. And, empowerment really is self-responsibility. And so people love the word empowerment because it sounds amazing and it sounds like you're strong and all that, but it comes with work. It comes with change, and change is scary. And so that's what I help people with. That's what I can help someone with who is scared of the change and wants to be empowered, but just doesn't know how.
And you help them actually get over the hurt. How do you do that? Like, how do you repair that wound that's so deep from a parent?
Well, so here's the thing. There will always be pain, unfortunately. So I have forgiven my dad many times over. I don't see it as he's the bad guy and I'm the good guy. I don't see it like that at all. I think he's perfect the way he is and I'm perfect the way I am. But in this life, we're just not going to get along. There's some pain that will always be there. So when I see, for instance, a father and a daughter dancing at her wedding, I
Mhm.
cry because I know I won't have that.
Mm.
So people need to know that there will always be some pain, because it's painful. It's painful to not have had your dad love you or anything like that. But what we do is we work on mindset and changing it. We work on acceptance and grief and boundaries and self-love and accountability. And there are all kinds of things that I help someone with in my sessions to kind of shift them from where they are into a mentality of healing and personal growth, and self-awareness. And then they can continue without me. But the shift, the kind of push that I give, has to do with, first of all, accepting what was, and acknowledging it and grieving it, kind of like the 5 stages of grief. There is an element of that to it. And then changing your mindset around, yeah, victimhood versus empowerment. So that's what we do.